What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about the new challenges that you guys can grind out today for a free GOAT event card in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, I got to be honest with you guys. I'm not the biggest fan of these challenges, not necessarily for myself, but for you guys out there. Why? You need Holo players to make this happen. Now, normally, again, I would say like, whatever, these challenges are easy, but I don't necessarily like this because you have to buy Holo players and you have to have 5 of them to make this happen. And to be honest with you guys, I don't know how many people have 5 Holo players just sitting in their collection. Now, you guys can call me crazy, say I'm wrong, say I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm serious. Like, how many people just have 5 Holo players sitting in their collection if they haven't played the game a ton? I'm going to be honest, there's not that many. So I don't know what Holo players are going to go for today. I actually have absolutely no idea. I'm going to put mine up for a decent amount and just see if they sell. But that could be something for you guys out there today. I'm just kind of putting you on that if you have any Holo players, to be honest, I would list them because you never know what they're going to sell for today, especially knowing people need 5 of them to complete these challenges. Now, if you have 5 Holo players, the challenges are super easy. All you got to do is you got to score 30 points at the Holo. You got to get 30 assists over multiple games. You got to get 30 rebounds over multiple games. And you win 2 games using 5 or more Holo players. Super easy challenges to do. Like, the challenges couldn't be easier to do, honestly. I'm just upset at the fact that, guess what? If people don't have Holo players, what are they meant? What are they supposed to do? Honestly, like, I don't know. For me, it just rubs me the wrong way knowing that certain people out there are not going to be able to get these challenges done. And again, maybe it's just kind of a me thing, but that rubs me the wrong way. And even for like my No Money Spent Squad series, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these done. Now, again, I will say you can at least get 1 Holo with 12 gold, gold event cards. That is at least something for that, there. But that's it, right? That's only 1 Holo player. And as far as the rest of them, it can be tough. Another thing I want you guys to know and think about, you can't even search by a Holo player on the auction house either. So, like, if you don't have a Holo player, I feel like bidding is going to probably be your best method to get them. But I don't know because, again, you can't search by Holo player. So that could be an interesting situation as well. Like, if you put cards up for bids, they could actually end up selling for a crazy amount today, like just by a Holo bid, because people are going to be needing these Holo players. As crazy as that may sound, people are going to be needing these cards. And so that's kind of where I'm at today with this, where it's like, you know what? This is not necessarily, in my opinion, great for the community, knowing that a lot of these, especially beginner level players, aren't going to have these Holo players and that they're going to have to go buy them. Now, with that being said, I do think you're going to be able to go buy players for, not a crazy price. And that could be worth your time to go and search and see, okay, can I snipe any Holo players without having to spend a bunch of MT and then list them for more? Because that could be worth your time. I'm not saying it will be, but I'm saying it could ultimately be worth your time to go through, search, are there any Holo players that I can pick up for relatively cheap without going broke? Because that's something even for me that's on my mind of, okay, can I buy these Holo players and then end up reselling them for more? Because I used to not even, like, when I would list a Holo player, I wouldn't list them for a crazy amount because it's like I felt like they had no, specific next level value on there or on them, whereas now they definitely do. So that's something that you guys could maybe do, is try to snipe a Holo player today if you are in need of them. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of what 2K is doing with the fact that they're hiding these challenges behind Holo players. I don't know. Maybe you guys won't mind it, but for me, that just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. I could be totally missing something here, but that's where I'm at with things in these challenges today, where it's just like, well, I mean, it is what it is. but I don't think holo players should be needed. And I'm fine with having one holo player because then you could go, buy them if you need. But having more than one holo player needed for this and having 5 of them needed, I just think is just doing too much. Like I said, you can get nearly all of these if you have the holo players, you can get all of these challenges done within 30 minutes. It's not a super difficult grind. It's not a super tough grind. But the problem is, how many people just have holo players sitting in their collection? And I know I've said it already, but that's just what I keep going back to is I don't think that people are just having these, players sitting in their collection right now. And so that's kind of the one thing that I want you guys to at least keep on your radar is like, yes, you are going to need these holo players to grind this thing out. But if you have them, it is such an easy grind to do, right? And what can you do with the GOAT card? Well, basically anything. Like, again, you can go get Patrick Ewing. You can go get your free 100 overall. You can open, the packs. You can get legend badges. Like, there are so many things you can do within this event with GOAT cards. To me, it just comes down to I wish it was just not behind holos. Because, again, I'm just nervous for when I do my No Money Spent Squad series to what is that going to look like? Like, I don't think I'm just going to have these holo cards sitting in my collection. And I know a lot of people are going to be in that same boat where you just don't have these holo players to grind out. So yeah, you can get another free GOAT card, and I don't hate it. It's a fine grind. It's probably going to be your last one. If they do things like last week, it's going to be your last one that you can get for this week. And so just kind of start thinking in the back of your minds, okay, if this is the last one, what am I trying to get done with this event, right? Because again, there's only a certain amount of things that you guys can grind to make things a reality. So if you're wanting Patrick Ewing, make sure you're putting yourself in position to get him. If you're wanting that additional 100 overall, make sure you're putting yourself in position to get them. Those are the things that I would encourage you guys to at least start thinking about for you guys before, you get into a position where you're like, shoot, well, I've locked in, however many cards and I'm still a ways away from getting Patrick Ewing or the additional 100 overall. Or even if you want to get like, I don't know, one of the top rewards, let's say you want to get, I'm just gonna throw out a name like Adam Morrison, make sure you're in position to do those types of things. So that's kind of where I'm at with things. I don't mind this grind. I just personally wish for the community we would not have to have a bunch of holo players. Like, it is what it is since I got them. But if I didn't have them, I would be really, really upset right now because it's not easy to find holo players. And that's what I keep going back to. If there was a filter on the auction house for holo players, whatever. But there's no filter for holo players. So how is the average person supposed to just randomly find these holo players in the auction house? Can you help me out? Like, how is that supposed to happen? Because for me, I'm just having a hard time seeing that come to fruition. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, not thinking the right way, but that's just, how did I just make that shot? That's just kind of where I'm at with things right now, where it just does not feel right to me ultimately, personally. So that's where I'm at with things right now. You guys can let me know your thoughts on kind of, this whole situation. Again, it is another free card. I can only do so much complaining, but at the end of the day, I just wish it ultimately was just not, behind this, I don't want to say paywall, but behind having holo cards, I guess, is the best method to put it. Is it something I'm going to grind out? Yes. After this, I should have, 14, 15 GOAT cards. Still not in a real position to do anything with them, but it is what it is. If I have to end up just eating my GOAT cards, then I will eat them and live with it. But that's going to wrap it up for our video today. You guys can let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. And honestly, you may have a bunch of unsellable, holo cards sitting in your collection if you've been playing the game a lot like I do. But again, you got to think about the people that don't have those type of cards just sitting in their collection. So that's going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Again, an easy grind if you have the holo cards. Should take it, 30 minutes or so to get done. Super easy, if you do have the cards. But that's going to wrap it up for our video. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.